you all? Welcome once again to this channel, Mary Tajitos. Today, I brought you a highly requested project. Honestly, a lot of people have asked me for it. I have prepared this class with a lot of love, step by step, with every detail clearly explained, so that each one of you can put it into practice. It's this beautiful caracol bag. Look how gorgeous it is. Its design is very trendy, it's very easy to make. We've created it using a combination of several stitches. It's a bag that is well structured, quite spacious, and very affordable. I used 350 grams of material, and that's what it weighed without the hardware. If you're new here and haven't subscribed, I invite you to do so. And also activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming classes. I hope you'll stay with me until the end, enjoy the process, and put it into practice. If so, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment as a sign of appreciation. Now, let's go to the list of materials and then to the step-by-step instructions. We're going to work with the following materials, and all the hardware and accessories can be purchased at your online store. Your supplies. I have a measuring tape, 3 rings, and a 2 centimeter clasp, a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. This one is for weaving in ends, and a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, which will be our main needle. Scissors, a handle, or a 34 centimeter purl handle. You can also make this at home. It's very simple. You buy the pearls, thread them onto a nylon string, and tie the ends with small clasps. The length is up to you. I'm going to use 600 grams of t-shirt yarn. This is a featherweight type, completely uniform. It's a very lightweight t-shirt yarn. It's from Tropilo Ovilo, and the strand is 3 centimeters wide. If you're interested in getting this material, I'll leave the link to their shopping page in the video description. You'll also find the final weight of the bag and the final measurements of the bag there. Let's start the class. Let me tell you that we're going to divide this project into 4 sections. In this first section, we're going to work on the bases of our bag. Pay close attention. It's a very simple process, but I want you to be very attentive to each step. We start by making a magic circle. We take the yarn, pass it over these 3 fingers, twist it again, and tighten it with this one. Here we will notice that our t-shirt yarn has formed an X, right? We take the hook with the tip facing down, go under the first strand, and pick up the second one. We pull, turn, and now we have a little loop on the hook. We pick up a new strand, and this will be the second one. Here, we pass the strand through the little loop we have on the hook. Here, we formed the first part of a stitch. Notice that it's not a complete stitch yet. When we close it, we'll finish it. See, we have the circle here, and inside it, we're going to make 7 single crochets. We insert the hook into the circle, pick up a strand, and raise it to the level of the loop that's on the hook. Now we have 2 loops. Pick up the strand again and pull it through both. We've made the first stitch here, and notice that this one is complete. Why is it complete? Because look, here we have the body of the stitch, and right above it is the top of the stitch, which is the chain. This one only has the body, and we'll be forming the chain. When closing, we insert the hook into the circle again and make the second stitch here. We go through again, yarn over, and raise it to the height of the little loop that's on the hook. Why is it important to raise it to the height of the little loop that's on the hook? Because this will allow us to have all the stitches the same size. Yarn over again and pull through both. See how all the chains are the same, and here we already have 3 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We've completed the 7 stitches. Let's close the circle by pulling the short strand. Here, a little further ahead, we close it a bit more. Let's close this first round. We lift up this little loop and pass the hook under the first full chain, from back to front. We take the strand, place it on the hook, and bring it to the back. Here we tighten, open the circle a little, and we can see that the first stitch is now complete. That means we've closed this first round with 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 stitches made inside the circle, and the 8th stitch was formed when we closed it. Now we're going to start round number 2, and in this one, we're going to work with double crochets. We will be making an increase in each stitch, and these will be triple increases, which means 3 stitches in each stitch. What are we going to do? We're going to leave this strand towards the back, tighten it a little so it's quite short. Here, I'm going to show you how to make a double crochet. This is a false double crochet, so you don't have to make 3 chains. So here we leave the little loop towards the back, open it a bit, and we're going to pass the hook under the stitch where we brought the strand to the back here. We take a new strand and bring it forward. Look, now we have 2 loops, one towards the back and one towards the front. We pass the hook through the loop that's in the back and take the one that's in the front. This is how it should look. We turn it a little here, see how it should be sideways. We take the yarn again and go through both of them. Here we have the body of the double crochet, the loop on the hook. We yarn over and close it. Here we've made our first false double crochet. And look, it looks really good. So in that same stitch where we made this one, we're going to work 2 more stitches. We yarn over, always make sure to have a loop on the hook, go under that same chain, pull up, and now we have 3 loops on the hook. Here, we'll pull up only to the middle of the stitch, not to the height of the loop on the hook. We yarn over and pull through the first 2. Look, here we have 1, 2, 3, and we go under the first 2. Now, if we pull up to the height of the loop that's on the hook, it means we formed the body of the stitch. Now we're going to finish the stitch. We yarn over and pull through both. Now we have our 2 double crochets here. Let's make the 3rd one. Yarn over again, go into the same space, yarn over and pull up to the middle of the stitch. We yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. We pull up to the same height as the one on the hook, yarn over and close. This way, we've already made our first triple increase. Now, let's make the next increase under the chain next to it. Under this one, until you reach this one, which is the last one. We yarn over, go under the stitch, yarn over again, and here we work the body of the stitch. Pull through the first 2, bring it up to height and complete it. That's the first stitch. Go through again and make the second one here. We move on to the next chain. Here we already have 3 increases. We are going to do the same process under each chain until we reach this last one. Complete the stitches. Let's do the last one. Here I want to show you the strand. This is the one we used to close the first round. Look here, and on the back you will see another strand. You are going to pass the hook under both of them. Yarn over, pass it under the first one and the one that's behind. Make the stitch. Pass it again. Here we are now making the last one. finish the increases, we're going to close it. We bring this loop up and go under the entire first chain. Which one is that? It's this one, not this one, because this would be the body of the double crochet. See, here is the bottom part, the middle part, and this would be the top chain. We pass the hook under this one. It will always be this one. Count 1, 2, the third chain. You yarn over and take it to the back. Here we are not going to cut the yarn. We are going to leave the yarn long so we can keep working with it. We finished the first round. Here we worked a sequence of 8 increases of 3 stitches for a total of 24 stitches. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 stitches. Let's tighten the center of the circle. We take the short strand and pull. Make sure that space is closed tightly. We close the circle very well. Look, there's no space left. Now, we're going to hide the short strand under the stitches. We hid the strand, and at the end, you can put a drop of silicone on the tip, or you can do some simple sewing with needle and thread. Tuck in the end. And we're going to do this process with all the strands. I'll give you the measurement. It has 8.5 centimeters. Now, we're going to work on another circle just like this one. I already have it ready here. Look, it has the same number of stitches. I've already hidden the yarn. The only thing left is to close the round, but I want to show you how to do it. But look, the circle is exactly the same as the one we made together. To close the second circle, go to the last stitch. You're going to cut the yarn, pull it out, and pass the needle under the first complete chain stitch from back to front. Take the strand you set aside, place it on the needle, and pull it back. Here we are going to form a chain. Pass the needle under the last chain in the center. Take the needle under the first back bump. And let it come out here in the center of the chain. Take the yarn and bring it to the back. Adjust the stitch here nicely. Look, here we've already formed our chain just like the others. We're going to hide the yarn the same way we did before, under these stitches. We already have the first part of the bag ready, the first step. These are the bases of the bag, because we're going to work the body on top of these. We're going to join these 2 bases. We take the circle that has the reserved loop. We're going to pass the needle under the strand that we've brought to the back. We place the loop, tighten it well. Yarn over and pull through those 2. Chain up. And here we do it. A stitch. Look, here we have a stitch. We're going to work with chains. We'll make 12 chains. And with this stitch, that makes 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Check it. Let's arrange the piece this way, leaving the circles with the right side facing up. Look, this is the right side, and this is how the left side looks. Both should be arranged with the right side facing up. Let's join the chain circle with the single circle. Take the circle and insert the hook into any chain you choose. The hook should go in from the top. Notice that the right side is facing down, taking the whole chain like this. Like this, see that the chain is facing the right side. You are going to take the yarn to the back. Yarn over, go through the chain. You pull through, you have 2 loops on the hook, and here you're going to slip the first one into the second one, like this. Yarn over, make sure the yarn is in the back. Now you're going to chain 1. So we've joined the piece with a slip stitch. You'll always make the join with a slip stitch. Now we have the 2 bases joined together. Now we're going to work the first round. Here, there will be a combination of several stitches. Pay close attention, because we're going to work with slip stitch, single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet. To make the first stitch, we're going to turn the chain. And we're going to work this first round in the back bumps. We start here in the first bump. We pass the hook underneath. And we're going to make a slip stitch. We always start with a slip stitch and finish with a slip stitch. Yarn over. Pull through, and we have 2 loops on the hook. Pass the first one through the second one. In the next bump, look, it's the second one. We're going to make a single crochet. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through both. In the third bump, we're going to make a half double crochet. What are we going to do? Yarn over and go under the bump. Yarn over again. We have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3. Here we have the half double crochet. Now we are going to work 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yarn over, go under the little ridge. Pull up a loop. We have 2. Yarn over, go through the first 2. Pull it up to the level of the loop on the hook. Yarn over and close the stitch. Here we've made the first double crochet, yarn over, and make the second one. We go under the next little bump, yarn over, and pull it up halfway up the stitch. We go under the first 2 loops, raise it up, yarn over, and close the stitch. We have 3, and this is how we're going to work the double crochets until we have 7. I finished the 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we're going to repeat the sequence we did at the beginning, working a half double crochet, a single crochet, and a slip stitch. On this bump, we do a half double crochet. We have 3. Yarn over and pull through all of them. In the next one, single crochet. And here in this last one, we're going to make a slip stitch. Look, this is the strand that joins the next circle. We have 2, and we slip. We're going to close this round. We pass the hook under the next chain. Look, we have the circle facing right side up. We go from top to bottom. We yarn over. Here we slip and make a turning chain, we turn, and we're going to work. Now, going back, making a sequence of slip stitches. Always at the beginning, slip stitch and a single crochet under each chain, finishing here with a slip stitch. That means we're going to work a slip stitch here, 11 single crochets and a slip stitch. At the end, we're going to yarn over, insert the hook under the third chain, 1, 2, and 3. Taking only the top loop, we insert the hook into the center of the chain. And this is the strand we're going to work with. We slip and the next single crochet. We're going to work until we complete the 11 stitches here. I finished the 11 stitches. Always make sure, please, that you have the correct number of stitches. And here in this last one, look where you can see it. We're going to make slip stitches. Look here. Don't get confused with this one, because this is the closing stitch. This is the stitch where we'll work the slip stitch. We have 2, and we slip stitch. We're going to close this round. Here we can see that the yarn ended up on top. To close the round, we need to take it to the back and insert the needle from top to bottom here in the next chain. We pass the needle through. We yarn over. We lift up and slide. After the slip stitch, we're going to make a chain stitch, or turning chain. We have now finished the second round, which was made of slip stitch and single crochet with 13 stitches. Make sure to check how you count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And here's the last one. Look here, 13. We are going to start working on round number 3, and in this one, we begin the increases. We pass the needle under the third chain, 1, 2, 3. In the center, we yarn over and make a slip stitch. In the next stitch, we are going to work a single crochet increase, which means 2 stitches in the same stitch. 1, insert again and make the second stitch. In the third stitch, we are going to make a half double crochet. Yarn over, go through the center of the chain. We have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through all of them. And here we are going to work double crochets, but we will also make increases in these. So we work 3 double crochets. One, 2, 3. And at the next stitch, we will make an increase of 3 double crochets. This stitch is the middle of the bag. It's the center stitch. So there we'll make all 3. We have the first one. The second one. And within that same space, we'll do the third one. Look, Here is the triple increase. 1, 2, 3. Now we work on this side with the same sequence we started with. After the increase, we make the 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3. We continue with half double crochet. And here in the next one, we make the increase just like we did here at the beginning. We make the first stitch, and inside that, we work the second one. Here in the last one, look right here where you can see it. Sometimes it ends up hiding, but you can identify it because the stitch is the one that's next to the back bump. Look. We do a slip stitch. Here, we have finished the third round with a total of 17 stitches. Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We do a slip stitch. An increase of 2 single crochets. A half double crochet. 3 double crochets. A triple increase of double crochet. 3 double crochets. Half double crochet, an increase of 2 stitches, and we finish with a slip stitch. Look, when making the join on this side, here, this piece is right side up. We insert the needle from top to bottom in the next chain stitch. Look here. Here the yarn ends at the back. We yarn over. We slip stitch. And we make a turning chain. We turn the piece. We are going to work on round number 4. Here, we will follow a sequence of slip stitch, single crochet, ending with a slip stitch. We will work here in the center. 15 single crochets. Remember that we are alternating these 2 stitch sequences. We pass the needle through the third chain. We yarn over and pull through. Single crochet in the next one. We are going to work the stitches under each chain until we get here to the second to last one. I already worked ahead on the stitches. Now let's do the last one here. And here we will work the slip stitch. Notice that it's the stitch right before the back bump. We finish this fourth round with a total of 17 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I recommend that you please check the number of stitches before starting the next round. Let's close the fourth round and notice that on this side the circle looks reversed, so we turn it. We bring the yarn to the back and insert the needle from top to bottom into the next chain. We grab the yarn and we make a slip stitch. We make the turning chain. And we are going to start working on round number 5. In this round, we will continue with the increases. We work the first stitch, which is a slip stitch, into the third chain. In the next one, we are going to make an increase of 2 single crochets. 1, 2. In the next half double crochet stitch, yarn over. Pull through all 3. We continue working 9 double crochets. We complete the 9 stitches. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We repeat the initial process, working a half double crochet on this side. Single crochet. In the next one, make an increase. And here in the last stitch, look, it's right before the little bump, we make a slip stitch. We finish round number 5 with 19 stitches. Now we're going to close it. We pass the hook under the next chain from top to bottom. We yarn over, pull through, and make a turning chain. We turn the piece, and we're going to work round number 6 following the pattern of slip stitch, single crochet, and finishing with a slip stitch. We're going to make the last single crochet. And here is the slip stitch. We finish round number 6. We work a slip stitch at the beginning and make 17 single crochets here, ending with a slip stitch for a total of 19 stitches. We're going to close it. Let's turn. We bring the yarn to the back, insert the hook under the next chain from top to bottom. We grab the yarn. We make a slip stitch here and a turning chain. We turn the piece and we're going to start round number 7 here. This will be the last round where we make increases in this section. Remember that we have divided the piece into 4 sections. The first one was the bases. The second one is the one we're working on. And now we're going to start the 3rd section. We start with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain. We work a single crochet increase. 1, insert the hook again and make the second one. We work 2 single crochets. 1, 2 half double crochet. And on this side, we make 9 double crochets. We finish the 9 stitches, and on this side, we're going to repeat the initial sequence, making a half double crochet here, single crochet, single crochet, increase, we insert the hook and make a slip stitch. We finish this round by inserting the hook into the next chain from top to bottom. Yarn over, make a slip stitch, and chain 1. We finish round number 7 with a total of 21 stitches. This is how our piece is looking so far. Look how pretty it is. See how nicely the stitches are organized? Honestly, it's very simple. Once we understand the whole process, it's very easy to put it into practice. I hope everything has been very clear for you so far. Now we turn the piece and we're going to start round number 8. This will be the last round of this block, and we'll work it with a sequence of slip stitch, single crochet, and finish with a slip stitch. We make the slip stitch in the 3rd chain. I've reached the last stitch. Let's make the slip stitch. We've finished round number 8 with a total of 21 stitches. Now we're going to close it. We turn the piece, bring the yarn to the back, and insert the hook into the next chain. Look here, from top to bottom. We yarn over and make a slip stitch. Here, a turning chain. Now we're going to work on the 3rd block, and this starts with round number 9. In this block, we won't be working any increases or decreases. We'll work 1 stitch in each stitch. Combining the 2 sequences, the sequence of stitches with double crochet, slip stitch, and half double crochet, and the sequence of stitches with single crochet and slip stitch, we start by making a slip stitch. We continue with 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. We make a half double crochet. And here we work 9 double crochets. I finished the 9 double crochets. Now we're going to repeat the sequence on this side. We make a half double crochet, 4 single crochets, and we finish with a slip stitch. I finished round number 9 with a total of 21 stitches. Now we're going to make the join. We pass the hook under the next chain from front to back, yarn over, make a slip stitch and a chain, then turn the piece. And now we're going to start round number 10. In this round, we're going to follow the sequence of a slip stitch at the beginning, a single crochet, and finish with a slip stitch. We make the slip stitch in the 3rd chain. And we continue working single crochet until we reach the last one. I've reached the last stitch. Now we're going to make the slip stitch and close it. How are we going to do it? We turn the piece, insert the hook into the next chain from top to bottom, bringing the yarn to the back first. We make a slip stitch and a chain stitch. We turn the piece and we finished round number 10 with a total of 21 stitches. Now we're going to start round number 11, and here we'll repeat the sequence from round number 9. Round number 12. We repeat the sequence from round number 10, and we'll keep alternating these 2 sequences until we reach round number 38. That's where the 3rd block ends. I'll do this round with you, and from there on, you continue working until round 38. We slip stitch and work 4 single crochets. Half double crochet. Double crochet. I finished the 9 double crochets. Now we're going to repeat the sequence by making a half double crochet here, 4 single crochets, and a slip stitch. We close the round, and we make a chain stitch. I finished round 11 with 21 stitches, the same number of stitches in the same sequence as when we finished round 9. So, from now on, we are going to alternate these two sequences. Here, in this last one, you can place a stitch marker. And now you are going to keep working for 28 more rounds until you reach round 38. This is so you don't have to start counting again from here. So, starting from the marker, you work along this entire edge for 28 rounds. Here you are now working on round number 12, which is the round where you start with a slip stitch and a single crochet. Next comes round number 13, where you repeat the sequence from round number 9, and in round number 14, you repeat the sequence from round number 10. You will keep working until you finish the block, reaching round number 38. This block is finished and will continue. I have already completed the rounds, finishing block number 3. What did you think? Honestly, it's a very simple process, and look how it's turning out. The piece has a very good structure, and the stitches are well organized. Inside, it looks quite spacious. Here, where we place the marker, we finish round number 11. The next one, where this line is, would be number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. We finished all 38 rounds. Look how beautiful the bag looks. We're at the last stitch, and here we have a turning chain. Notice that round number 38 was done with a slip stitch and 21 single crochets, finishing with a slip stitch. Round number 39, which we're about to start, we're going to work increases. So we count to the third chain and make a slip stitch. We work an increase stitch, which means 2 single crochets in the same stitch. 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Half double crochet. And 9 double crochets. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. We repeat the sequence. Half double crochet. We have the 3 single crochets. We make an increase stitch. And in this one, slip stitch. We finish round number 39 with 23 stitches. Now we're going to make the join. Turning chain. And we turn the piece. We are going to start round number 40. We make a slip stitch and work 21 single crochets. we make the last single crochet. And here in the next chain, look, it's the last one, slip stitch. We finish round number 40 with 23 stitches. We work a slip stitch at the beginning, 21 single crochets, and a slip stitch at the end. Now we do the join. We insert the hook from front to back in the next chain. We yarn over. We slip stitch and make a chain up here. For the next round, which is number 41, we are going to make a slip stitch, 5 single crochets, a half double crochet, and 9 double crochets, repeating the same initial sequence on this side. I made the 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half double crochet. Now we will work 9 double crochets. I finished the double crochets. On this side, we are going to repeat the initial sequence. Half double crochet, 5 single crochets. We make the last stitch, which is the slip stitch. We finish round 41 with 23 stitches. We close the round. We turn the piece. And now we will work the last round. And this round will be simple stitches. That means slip stitch at the beginning, 21 single crochets, and slip stitch at the end. Slip stitch in the third chain, and we start the 21 single crochets. We continue working until we reach the last stitch. I've reached the second to last stitch. We make the last single crochet. And here, the slip stitch. We close the round. Here, we are not going to make a turning chain. Instead, we cut the yarn. We pull it out. And with the help of a yarn needle, we are going to hide this loose end. We pass the yarn through here, in the last stitch. And we go backwards. And we will hide this strand under the stitches, as I explained at the beginning. We finish this last row with 23 stitches. We work 1 slip stitch at the beginning, 1 at the end, and 21 single crochets. This is how our piece turned out. Look how pretty it is. We finished it with a total of 42 rounds. I'm going to give you the measurements. In width, it is 23 centimeters. In height, it is 26 centimeters. Here is the opening on this side. It is 12 centimeters. The width. The top measures 24 centimeters. So that the piece turns out this firm and structured, you need to tighten the stitches very well and work with the same tension on each row. If you notice that the piece is too soft, too loose, and the stitches are too slack, try to tighten them a little more. And if they still don't tighten, switch to a smaller hook. Ideally, your bag should have the same structure. See how it doesn't lose its shape? It's nice and firm. And inside, look at all the space it has. The bag ended up weighing 350 grams. To make the tassel, we're going to cut 9 strands of 31.5 centimeters. You can make it bigger if you want. Here, I have a longer one. We pass it through the center of all strands. And we make a little knot. Here, if you want, you can add a clasp. You can add the clasp, but I'm going to use a ring, so we'll add the clasp so you can see how you should do it. We tighten it very well. We arrange the strands. We're going to take a longer strand, divide it in 2, leaving one part smaller than the other. We place the little loop on top of all the strands, and we're going to wrap the longest strand around. We're going to make 3 or 4 turns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to pass the strand we're wrapping around through this little loop. We'll take the short strand and pull. And we tighten it very well. Look, just like this. Our tassel has been closing up. We take the strand that's on top. And with the help of a smaller needle, we're going to go under 2 strands. We arrange it very well. We even it out and cut here. You can place the handle in 2 ways, either on the top part here or here on the sides. You can place it on whichever side you prefer. Look, here on the sides with pearls, it looks beautiful. We put on the ring. Let's place it here on the top part. Here on this side, so that it stays in the center of the stitches. And we place the other one here. You need to center them very well. Look, it's right in the center. Here, for the inside part, you can have some bag-style linings made. Here, I made one. The process is very simple. You should take the width and height measurements. Always leave a few centimeters for sewing. Look, I folded the piece here. And I sewed it on the inside. It doesn't look very good because I haven't finished it yet. Leaving 1 centimeter. I sewed on this side. And here I joined the piece, leaving this top part so it would look like a little fringe, doing a double stitching. Look, the process is very simple, for those of you who are more creative and want to try making them. And for those who don't, you can always have them made or buy them already made. This is how the lining looks. We close it on this side. I put these little pearls on the tips. You place the bag on the inside. And this would be the result of our caracol bag. Look how beautiful it is. Honestly, the process is very simple. I really enjoyed it. You end up with a well-structured bag, very spacious, and it's also quite affordable. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you. Bye.